What up, YouTube? I've been playing this video for a while and I haven't gotten around to it because I'm running two kingdoms, which I do have a spot or two open in the second kingdom that's currently ranked 26. The first kingdom ranked second now, and I'm just so busy trying to run both kingdoms, but haven't really been able to make content. And one of the things that people saw happen was my CP jumped up over 100K. And they're like, how'd you do that? People like money. And I'm like, what? Yes, it's true. But it wasn't as much money as you think. I just leveled up, proficiently. And I wanted to share what gives you the most CP and what you should be focusing on if you're going to level up effectively. So first and foremost, I noticed that familiars give a ton of CP, right? So Molten Lion is obviously a gradient, aka holographic background, shiny Pokemon, if you will. And he is only level 15, but he has 230 gummies into him. Trying to get that stuff maxed, and then I have some not so good toys on him, which I'm starting to make toys finally. And he is a total of 40k 629 CP. And so I was like, and then I was like, yo, what? Let me check the other ones. And I noticed Ouroboros is only a 5-star, and he's level 30, but he's 6 awakened, aka 6 copies, 6 dupes, if you will. And his CP is 42,619 with no candies. So obviously, anytime you awaken a piece of armor, a weapon, a familiar, these things will give you tremendous amounts of CP. And my third character, which is Sarayu, is at 35,655. So like the stars don't really give you that much CP. Like obviously this is a 6-star hippocampus at level 3 with no gummies on him. But I can get him obviously up there just like I could for Molten Lion, but the CP comes from awakenings. So just try to, if you get copies, get lucky at your egg hatches. I got another Ouroboros in my egg today. Hopefully it's you know how the rates are. They nerf the rates of egg hatching for those of you that didn't know. So hopefully I get my 7th and he will be even higher CP. So um if you want to use your asterite, effectively, and you're not buying asterite, which by the way, uh Clayton is dropping. It dropped over $10 in the last week. So buying Clayton is going to be easier and easier for people that do want to learn how to buy crypto, which I made a video on how to do that. It's for, relatively easy once you just watch that video and get some help. It's not like Seaton's is very complicated for those that are new. I try to dumb mine down because I was dumb in in my first time, learning and using crypto. So make sure you watch that video if that's what you need. And then we're going to go to the equipment. Okay, so as I said before, and I wanted to show this, and this is a awaken 8 out of 10, and you're going to get CP spikes for awakening on the third time, the seventh time, and the 10th, obviously, full awakening. As you can see, I'm at 23,323, level 11, plus 15, and then my level 4-star is actually lesser than that at 19,256. It only has, I took one of the gems out over here because I did surpass this weapon early on at the same awakenings, and obviously you see it's weaker level. And I was like, you know what? I just need to switch those gems, or switch that gem, excuse me, into this sword because it would just be too beneficial, and I need to. So I'm pretty sure most of you have played Genshin Impact if you're pretty much trying this game. And Genshin Impact had very good, strong 3-star I'm sorry, 4-star characters like Bennett and Fischl, and obviously I can't say his name right, Jinku, Chingling, so on and so forth. So this game has the same scenario where you could take your 3-star and make it a 6-star, and it does actually cost less territes to level up from 3 to 4, from 4 to 5, and then 200 is still from 5 to 6. So another thing you need to consider too is, and I'm glad I have um, each variation of a light sword to show you. So I'll show you with the light swords. I have the holographic light sword, and as you can see, it says attack speed plus 12.5%. And as you get to level 10, you'll have attack speed plus 25%, accuracy rate plus 7, crit damage plus 20. That's a pretty broken sword. But if you look at the non-holographic one for the Hero's Blade, it actually has damage to darkness monsters at a base of 7, all the way up to 15 accuracy rate and critical damage. So that will still apply damage to uh, dark monsters. But as you can see, the 3-star will actually have light attack 7.5% accuracy rate 3, all the way to 10% to accuracy 3, and then crit damage plus 5. And this is obviously awakened currently only at a 4-star. It'll be higher when you get it to 6-star. So if you're looking to have mono setups, you will eventually have to have all these particular weapons in one setup, and this will get like, so if you get a 4-star, right? Personally, I say I'm a little bit of a big dolphin, not a whale. I want to consider myself a whale, especially with the CP and what I've done. Um, I had to like step back and stop leveling up this 4-star and start working towards this because I knew it would be higher CP mathematically speaking. And also it is a very viable weapon for your mono setups. For mono obviously means one particular color: fire, earth, water, dark, and light. And so like I just noticed like, and I was thinking like, is that more CP, kind of like in Genshin? So obviously I had that epiphany, and there it is. So I just started working on this sword, and then when I got to again to um level 10, but the same awakening, and I just blew it out of the water. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna switch out. So if you're free to play and you already start leveling your 4-stars, I would just at that point stick with the 4-star, because you're just gonna get more value out of that, and you won't have the amount of resources to level up everything, because obviously the majority of your varnishes for weapons, for accessories, for armor are gonna come from AFK farming. And obviously we are limited to 4 hours plus the free hour that you're getting right now because of the event, to 5 hours of AFK time, which most people don't sleep only 5 hours. So it's kind of really hard. And I could tell you this from experience because I did make another account for the Second Kingdom, and this is my second account right here, and I'm using an engineer. And as you can see, like I'm using 3 stars in the 5, 3, 4, and I have 278, and I have not spent any money towards leveling up or anything like that. The only thing I spent was that dollar pack for the 100 spaces, because 100 spaces is really hard. Our space is very limited for people that aren't pay to win or pay to progress. So I had to get that dollars just for so the video sake of show. And I've been leveling up, like that right here, level 2, level 2, level 2, awaken 5, 4, 4, and you do get CP that goes towards you when you hit level 3, when you hit level 7, and when you hit max on awakening a weapon. So if you're looking to get some CP that way, you can do that. um Also, if you were able to get a holographic fire, earth, wind, water, heart, uh you can use the 2 stars, and they will give you wow, for some reason that didn't work. uh that's weird. I guess it doesn't have any particular stats to it. Yeah, so it's just base. So again, you can do that, and you can level. I'm sorry, not level them up. You can evolve them, and you can get tickets and stuff like that, which you'll see in your records. Your records, and I believe it's your codex. Yeah, your codex. You can see you can get materials leveled up. You get a ticket. It's not really worth it until way later when you're just trying to max CP. I wouldn't do it early, but it is something you can think of and can do. And as you can see right here, I don't have very good familiars besides Might, because we get Might, Ouroboros, or Sarayu free when we first start the game. As you can see, he has 25,200 CP, and that's level 3. He's 5-star with 78 gummies. And then Splisher is 4-star, 4-star level 17. No gummies, no toys. And then I have Flutterby, which I can awaken right now actually, because I did get a dupe Flutterby. You hit train, awaken. As you can see, look at the CP jump right there. It's that's almost 3k, almost 3k CP. So getting a dupe of anything in regards to weapons, in regards to familiars, armor is where you're going to get a majority of your CP. And then the before I actually leave this, so like when you see a 3-star, see how I have like I call him the furry cucumber, by the way, which is rambunctious. The furry cucumber, like Draggle, Prohawk, Prince of Wales. These are and Wombat. These are really good free to play stuff that you want to work on. Also, this guy is not bad, but the one that's really good and not talked about is this guy right here. He could silence enemies for 3 seconds in your familiar battles. So if you have Naga, Naga, I would level him up as much as you could. As you can see, I have him 1 star right here. I do have him locked. He's just really good at familiar battles. You could just hold him in the back line and let him do his thing, and it will help you and save your life. Obviously, Hippocampus does silence, but not everyone has a Hippocampus. And then and like I said, free to play is really hard to maintain without the $8 pack. So if you have $8 to spare, I would definitely get the $8 pack, and of course the $1 inventory pack if you can, which would put you at $9 at bare minimum. If you're going to spend anything on this game a month, it should be $9 for those particular things. Last but not least, for CP, you're going to want to get your I'm sorry, whoops, not last but not least. I don't know if I talked about it, which I think I touched on it. Enhancing just gives so much CP. As you can see, this is going to be like 1,000 for leveling up from 15 to 16, and this happens on weapons. This happens on armor. As you can see, the CP here doesn't go to that high because it's only level 12 versus a 15. When you start reaching plus 15, you're going to get more and more CP values. I'm not going to try it because I'm low on cash. I need cash to travel around for what's it called, field bosses pretty soon. Not like immediately, as you can see, it's only 4 o'clock, but pretty soon. Uh, now I could say last but not least is your diamonds, your gems, if you will. Leveling these up is really important. These will give a lot of CP later on, particularly when you level them up. So you can level up gems. They're not really easy because I'm sure, like most of us, or most of you, or most people. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue tied here. But like most people in my kingdom, they didn't farm gems. They just didn't know the value of them. So I don't have varnish for the gems, so it's kind of hard. And each individual gem requires different varnish. So there's the heart, the diamond, the spade, the clover, and of course the Joker diamond, which require varnish for every single diamond. As you can see right now, this diamond is currently able to be upgraded, and that will cost 10k, and it only gives that much CP. But I wanna upgrade it, and then I want to level it up. And as you can see, I don't really have much in the regards to leveling up, but it's not much. So the way these level up, the way this works is just like every other thing. The higher the base value, so these are 3 stars, 4 stars. You can get these in a 4-star and a 5-star drop from your kingdom dungeons, which you should be doing weekly. And then I think these drop off of chaos fields and chaos gate. So you can get higher grade value diamonds, and then level them up. And then when you start using dark enhancements, you're going to get 20% of each individual thing that you have on your character. So the enhancements, the awakens, all that stuff for diamonds, for armor, for weapons, for accessories will just start boosting you crazy. So again, in my opinion, in order of CP that you want to obtain, is to level up your familiars first. So they give the most CP, and then I would say level up your armors first, because the armor can be transferred between each individual character, and leveling up your character, every single character, to 40 is super valuable for you to do. So again, I suggest doing that. And then of course I would do weapons. I would enhance weapons first, and enhance familiars first, in that regard too, because those will give the most CP. So again, I hope it wasn't too confusing and all over the place, but um, I don't have a script. I just wanted to go over this as I could. I went over this for like 2 days thinking about what I was gonna say it in my head. So again, please like, follow, share, subscribe. I hope this video is helpful. And again, we are recruiting for the second Resolve Kingdom, and I just appreciate you and everyone else who's been viewing my content. Have a good one. Peace.